And Forrest Saunders standing outside the state capitol. The effort to get rid of Florida's lieutenant governor continues to advance in the chambers across the street. But the person who used to hold that job says it's not a great idea. Check it out. It was early 2019 when former Lieutenant Governor Jeanette Nuñez became the state's second in command.
Do solemnly swear.
And up until earlier this year, she served in lockstep with Governor Ron DeSantis, even stepping up while he stepped away to run for U.S. president.
Thank you! Thank you so much!
But last month, Nuñez resigned to chase another dream, interim president of her alma mater, Florida International University. Her goal is to make the top 50 public school top 30.
It's not that I want to change who FIU is. I just want to continue to grow it and make sure that it's keeping with the times, that it's nimble, that it adapts to changes that we're seeing in the marketplace, and that we're providing value.
We spoke to her recently about the new gig, her focus on funding, growing the endowment, enhanced opportunities for athletics, and so much more. But she also weighed in on that tally effort to get rid of her old job.
We'll see what the end product will be. But as it currently stands, eliminating the lieutenant governor's position, given my history, given my role as a former lieutenant governor, I don't necessarily agree with it.
The legislation, which would need voter approval in 2026, would eliminate the lieutenant governor's office and create a commissioner of government efficiency. It's not that dissimilar from the federal DOGE effort currently underway, except this person would be auditing the state and be elected.
The position of lieutenant governor is currently vacant. So it seemed to me that this was an opportunity for us to look at the form and function of our government, to evaluate the position, to evaluate responsibilities, to see where we could take away, to see where we add.
Sponsors of the bill think nixing the LT is a form of efficiency, noting the Constitution already provides a line of succession without it, the Attorney General up next. And while the idea definitely has its backers,
we are going to be the 12th and 13th largest economy in the world. And oversight of that much money needs to be oversight.
Democrats and some Republicans are dug in, opposed.
I think it contradicts itself. The Commissioner of Government Efficiency would be the least efficient cabinet member in the entire state.
I just think this is a waste of time. I don't think this bill is needed.
Even so, the bill cleared its final House committee this week.
Please show HB 575 has been reported favorably.
But given the GOP resistance, approval might be tough in the full chambers. Both will need a 2/3 majority to reach the 2026 ballot, meaning its success may hinge on help from Democrats. As for Nuñez, she's weighed in on the idea, but now says she's stepping back. FIU, after all, needs its president.
But at the end of the day, I put that in the rearview mirror. I'm focused on FIU, so we don't really make it a habit of commenting on legislation. But personally, I would say I'd like to see the role continue.
Okay, so let's say this does get through the legislative chambers and end up on the 2026 ballot. It still isn't going to be easy to become law. It has to get through voters. They will need to support it with at least a 60% majority. That's the same threshold that we saw for Amendments 3 and 4 during the last election, which, by the way, both of them failed. That's the latest out here at the state capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.